there, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. If you are new here, welcome. I hope that you're having a wonderful day too. Every Monday and Friday, I upload beauty and lifestyle-ish sort of videos, and every Wednesday, I give you a little dose of Disney in your day. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the fam, join the party. That way you won't miss any more videos. So I am uploading this on a Wednesday. I do have the mini ears on, so let's talk Disney. So today I wanted to give you my top 10 things that I recommend that you bring in with you to Disney parks that you may not think of, but would probably come in handy. Now, of course, these are just my suggestions as a single childless person. Your suggestions might be different from mine, so do everyone else a favor who's watching this video. Leave in the comments down below what you feel is a must-have to bring into Disney parks. So my first suggestion to you is to bring in wipes. Any sort of hand wipes, baby wipes, things like that. Yes, Disney parks are extremely clean. I'm pretty sure that I would feel comfortable having surgery right on Main Street. That's how clean the parks are. And yes, I do bring that current hot commodity of Germ-X, but sometimes you're in a rut and, like, you know, you might get ice cream on your hand and the Germ-X won't help. The bathroom's too far away and you gotta get rid of that sticky substance right away. That is where baby wipes, hand wipes, whatever you wanna call them, really do come in handy. My second suggestion is that you bring whatever over-the-counter medicine you typically take at home with you into the parks. Yes, Disney parks as well as Disney resorts do sell over-the-counter medication, but it's just something, it's a good, like, it's a convenience to have it with you in your pocket or as it may be. That way, in case like you get an allergy attack or a migraine comes on or something like that, you have something with you right at that moment. My third suggestion is to pack some sort of rain gear. I know that some people like to pack ponchos, some people like to pack umbrellas, some people like to pack like those really foldable raincoats. I usually will pack a foldable raincoat or a poncho, especially in the summer months. It rains almost daily in Florida, and yes, Disney does sell all of these rain gear items that I just mentioned, but it would save you some money, and once again, kind of like the over-the-counter medication, it would save you time as well in a torrential downpour. My fourth recommendation of something that you should pack whenever you head out to the parks would be gum. I'm a big fan of chewing gum, and gum is actually one of the things not sold anywhere on Disney property. So whenever I am heading out to the parks, or actually I say that like I live local, whenever I'm heading out to the trip to the parks, I always stop off at the store, buy a few packs of gum, throw it in the bag that I'm going to take to the parks. That way, while I'm waiting in line, I just have something to nibble on. Speaking of, while you're in line having something to nibble on, I would suggest that you bring snacks. Disney sells a wide variety of snacks of various options. I'm sure that you could find something that you would be interested in, but sometimes you get this real like hunger craving. You know what I'm talking about. Like you might be standing in a line for like 2 hours and you're like, oh my God, I gotta eat right now. That's where packing snacks would come in handy. Number 6 on my suggestion is something that I suggest regardless of what time of year you go to Disney parks or what your complexion is. No matter how pale or how dark your skin is, you should bring sunscreen, because even if it is a cloudy day and you have extremely dark skin, there is a chance that you could possibly catch some sun's rays that could turn into some sort of skin cancer. So safe, not sorry sort of thing. I would recommend that you do pack your own sunscreen, much like with the rain gear. Disney sells sunscreen, but it would save you a ton of money if you are able to pack your own. And I suggest that you bring them to the park, because when you're standing outside for the 3 o'clock parade, there's a good chance that that sun is going to be beating down upon you. So if that's a good time. What I like to do, since I am so fair, I like to, whenever I'm standing in line or I might take a trip to the bathroom, just to reapply like sunscreen on my shoulders and on my ears and like on my nose where the sun is like extremely hitting me on that day. Number 7 is lip balm. The reason that I like to bring that with me to Disney parks is because a lot of times if I'm eating salty food or not drinking enough water in the parks, my lips will get really dry and really uncomfortable. They'll get cracked, they might start to bleed. So having lip balm, just remembering to reapply that lip balm really saves my lips in the long run. Going during really sunny times, I'll typically bring lip balm with sunscreen in it. That way it kind of has that added benefit. It's soothing my lips and protecting them from the sun's rays. My number 8 suggestion is something that I suggest that you would bring during typically the hotter months, and it is some sort of rose water spray. I will link my favorite rose water sprays down below, specifically if they come in like a travel size that you can just pop into your bag and go. I use rose water sprays just in my normal everyday life, but definitely at Disney parks as well when I am getting really, really hot and like it's like very uncomfortably hot, I'll just use a few spritz on the face, might spray like my shoulder area, my neck area as well. So just those few sprays really lowers my heat, which really comes in handy during those summer months. My number 9 recommendation for you is to bring some sort of portable charger into the parks. I have a few portable chargers that I bring that are they're somewhere in a box in my apartment. One is like a little, like sort of like, it looks almost like a little tube, and that is good for 1 to 2 phone charges. And then I have what looks like a brick, and I don't really carry that one very often because it is quite heavy, and that is enough to run like a computer for a few hours on. So just know that at Disney parks, for whatever reason, there are not many places to charge your actual mobile devices. So if you are going with like a camera to vlog, or you're going with your phone and you're going to be there for hours and hours, and you know your phone's going to die if you take videos and you take tons of pictures, a message, etc., etc., just know that you may not have a place in the parks to actually charge your phone. So that is where some sort of portable charger would definitely come in handy. And make sure, don't do like I did one trip and forget to charge. Make sure that whenever you get home from the parks, that you plug it in and you charge it that night. That way it's all juiced up and ready to go for the next day. And finally, my 10th suggestion to bring into the parks is a little cash. Yeah, I don't like carrying cash much in my everyday life, but I always like to have a bit of cash on me whenever I go to Disney parks, just in case. So just in case of what, you might ask? Every place there does accept some sort of bank or credit card, but you may run into a stand here or there, like a food stand or something that doesn't. The systems may be down, the ATMs may be down. So when I was working at the parks, I was there the day that American Express momentarily crashed. So all of these people who had their cards with American Express and were trying to purchase things, unfortunately could not. They were completely like strapped for cash. So those are sort of the reasons that I always do like to bring cash, and I do recommend bringing a little chunk of change with you. So how much cash should you bring? I don't know. I can't make those decisions for you. That's something that you're going to have to decide with whoever you're going with, or maybe you should talk to somebody who has already gone. But yeah, just come up with some sort of X amount of cash, get it out of your own ATM at home, shove it in your wallet, you're good to go. So that is it. Those are my suggestions of the 10 things that I think that everyone should bring into Disney parks with them. Give this video a big thumbs up if you, like me, are looking forward to when Disney parks can safely reopen, and make sure you hit that subscribe button on your way out. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.